There we go. We have now got our hardcore Iron Man. I believe I said I was making an ultimate Iron Man like 3 different times, but I meant to say hardcore. Obviously, I am a bit uncultured. But the first thing we're going to do is make some money since I already have had various different accounts. I don't get a starting pack. Well, we've already got our first mill, but we are going to need... Oh my god, I hate how glitchy the system is. We're going to need some starting food, so we are going to get about an inventory of cake. Okay, so I didn't want to get a full inventory of cake, but we have plenty of money to get us started. We're just going to collect our thieving points because we're going to use that to get 99 thieving later. Now, what we are going to go ahead and do is bank this, make a couple different tabs here, and go buy some of the basic armor that we can buy as an Iron Man. There we have it, 40 ranged. Oops. Forgot. I bought those for later on in the series when I get a magic short bow, which I could actually get one from rock crabs. Which I'm actually, yeah, I think I'm going to stay here until I get at least a magic short bow or a dragon scimitar. Just so I have a basic setup, because using a maple short bow and iron arrows for the first like 2 episodes would absolutely suck. So I want to start off by getting at least a decent little setup. Okay. Well, we have some rune for whenever we need it. Okay, we just got a clue scroll. Apparently they're still kind of glitched, but I think we're going to go ahead and try to get it done. So that said, search one of the drawers and Gertrude's thing, which is in Varrock. Get this done. I also want to say, as I'm leveling up, you get money while you're leveling up, so that kind of helps. And there are also these things in chat, if you look down here, where you can win 15 dragon bones and such like that if you type the code fast enough. I am trying to do that just so it'll help me out with my prayer grind. But yeah, basically just if you guys see anything that I haven't had before and you don't know where it came from, that's where it came from. Clue scroll. Alright. Search the crates in the shed just northeast of Oddity. Okay, is this the last step? Here we go. Let me... Why is that not on? No. Priest gown, enchanted beef, and staff of earth. Okay, basically what you guys are seeing here in these clips, I mean, I'm doing them live, but I just got a terrible task for a starting off hardcore Iron Man. I'm really hoping that the task will teleport me to the island that's not in the wilderness, because if it teleports me to the one that's in the wilderness, I am not going to do that task until I am very far along. Okay, quick little update. I had to go to work, but I am back now, and I just started doing some more prayer pots. We are now at 65 65 herb lore. We are still working on getting to, I believe it was 69, so I can make anti-fires. But I originally started off getting these prayer potions thinking, oh yeah, I need them because I'm going to be using protection prayers. But we kind of only have one prayer, so I'm going to have to kill some green dragons without having those prayers, or I can go and get big bones from hill giants and bury those. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. Okay, quick update. I have 71 herb lore now, and I completely made 161 of the wrong unfinished potions. So that cost me about $1 million, which kind of sucks, but I have the correct item now, and I can make anti-fires, which I'm going to do. Then I'm going to buy an anti-fire shield, and we're gonna go attempt to kill some green dragons. Granted that we are not going to go to the wilderness. Oh shoot, I have to actually I think I'm gonna fish some food first before I even go ahead and get on with this little parade, because I cannot risk dying, so I think I'm gonna have to fish until I can either get sharks, or maybe I can just live off of lobsters for a little bit. We will see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to get some decent fish. We are on our second fishing task, and I just would like to point out, okay, that's dumb as hell, but I won one of the command trivias and got 4.5 million GP, so that is going to help us with our herb lore grind just a little bit more, which is going to be fantastic. I'm going to continue off this fishing task and then do, lobsters, and then we will have some decent food to kill a couple green dragons and start getting our prayer levels up, and then it'll just skyrocket from there. Okay, we just finished off our little cooking grind. We now have, that bank's broken. We now have 80 tuna, 67 swordfish. We are not doing half bad. Now we gotta go on to the mining grind and get a bunch of iron ore and make some iron bolts. So we will also have to get to, I think, 39 fletching. So it's going to be a little bit longer before I can start this task, but you know what? I needed to get these skills up anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and get it done. Okay, after a decently kind of long grind, getting some stats up, which helped our total level, and the fact that I won like 350 logs helped me out with the fletching portion. We are now able to make iron bolts. We only have 170 because I don't feel like mining anymore. It's driving me nuts. Our cash stack is at 8.8 mil. Now all I have to do is buy, I already have the anti-fire shield. All I have to do is buy a crossbow, and then I can go ahead and start Slayer. Okay, the moment we have all been waiting for. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm ready to teleport at any time, boys. Alright, boys, we did about 3 dragon kills, and it pretty much took up my whole fucking inventory of food. These 3 bones are going to get me 27 prayer, which I can start doing the thing that boosts my range a little bit, which I am going to do. But now that we have started Slayer, I want to go ahead and set up a Slayer tab. If I didn't, oh, it's already set up. Look at that. Okay, we got 4 that time. We're getting better. Let's see what prayer level we can get to now. $35. Not terrible. Definitely not terrible. We only got 1 that trip because I just realized that I am pretty much out of iron bolts. So this is where we will go ahead and fish some lobsters. I will probably get a decent bit of lobster before I go back, but we have gained a few Slayer levels, 43, which puts us up in the bracket of basilisks, sea snakes, terror dogs, fever spiders, and we are very close to infernal mages. But by the time that we are done with this task, we should probably have about 50, maybe 60 Slayer. Okay, so my last clip was a little bit vulgar because I was getting a little frustrated with the game at the time. But basically, a quick update on my account. We finished our fishing task, which was like 196 lava eels or something to that effect. We went and got 500 points from the Master Fisher, and he ended up giving us another lava eels task. I skipped it for like 2 million or something in that area, and then we got an anglerfish task, which I'm about to not be able to do the rest for a little while until I complete my Slayer task to get blood money. Also, while fishing the last task, I got myself a heron pet. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, heron. So we are kind of stacked out right now. I'm just going to go through and cook all this random food that I've got sitting in my bank so I can get some more so I can get some more cooking levels, and then we will cook the anglerfish. I'm gonna assume that I need the same level to cook anglerfish as to catch it. So after I finish off this last mackerel, I'll go ahead and check. Anglerfish 84. Okay, you need like 82 to catch it or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's probably going to take a while, but I'm most likely going to just go ahead and finish that off camera because I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. It's probably kind of long. I'm not too sure. This is the first episode, but a quick recap of everything that we have accomplished. We have got ourselves 70 range, 36 prayer, an awkward 37 defense. I need to get 40 so I can wear my black D-hide, or at least some of my black D-hide because I've only got a couple pieces. We've got ourselves 74 herb lore, 32 thieving, 39 fletching, 43 prayer, or slayer, 49 mining, 45 smithing, 87 fishing. That's probably going to be our first 99. 71 cooking, and 31 wood cutting. We have also got ourselves a Slayer task that we are not able to complete just yet, but That's okay. We've got a heron pet. Our bank value, if I had to completely guess with the prayer potions, and some of the fish might be worth a little bit. Like these anglerfish are probably worth, yeah, okay. So that's yeah, 5.8 mil right there. If I had to guess, it's probably like a 20 mil sitting bank. We will make a lot more money within like the next couple episodes. Just so you guys are all aware. And our end goal is to basically heavy maxed out hardcore Iron Man and have some pretty nice gear, and then maybe I'll start to go bossing. And I'm not really planning on doing any bosses until I get either really set up or until I'm maxed out, because I am just that much of a scaredy cat that I don't want to lose my account, because I actually had a pretty decent hardcore Iron Man that I was working on. I had like 99 range. I was doing everything pretty well. And I died due to disconnect, which was a big kick in the balls. So now I'm creating a new one, which I'm already a lot more happy with. I have no 99s yet, but I have accomplished quite a bit on this account compared to my regular Iron Man. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. I've also got an idea for another running series while I am doing this one, because a lot of it's just going to start to be AFKing stuff, so it'll take a little bit longer to complete different tasks and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about going ahead and running another series still on Grinderscape while I am doing this series. So stay tuned for that. That will be most likely very soon. Once again, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one.